Hi, I'm Joe Connolly of WCBS 880 News with producer Neil Caruso, taking you to Startup World, right where new businesses that'll be successful are being spawned right now at the Tech Incubator at Queens College. And let's get right into it with Ying Zhou. At 15, she was working as a lathe operator in China. Today, she has multiple degrees from Baruch College and CUNY Graduate Center and is the executive director of the Queens Tech Incubator. Ying, welcome. What are the new businesses they're doing? What fields are they in?
Yeah, we get quite a few businesses that are in the new technology areas like AI, machine learning, and logistics. Those are the new areas. And then we also support quite a few local businesses that are previously not in tech, and we're helping them enable their business with tech.
Oh, wow. How many businesses want that help? I'd come get it.
Many, many businesses. We actively working about 40, 50 businesses, and our events and the workshops are attended by 10,000. Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
What is it? What are the top one or two things that you are helping currently operating businesses do? Is it basic or intermediate or advanced? I bet it's pretty basic sometimes.
It's actually a lot of it is mindset, is to help them um, figure out like why did they want to do business in the first place, what is their purpose, and what impact they want to make in this world. And once they find that, once they're activated, they're unstoppable. So so that's what a lot of it we do. And then through the webinars and the classes, they get to learn the business models and the methodology startup uses, and then also the strategies that they can use doing like market research or doing actually marketing or operations. They learn all of these from experts and advisors. And what we found is in the technology implementation area, they often don't have the skill set or don't have the time to implement what they learn, to implement strategy. So that's where we come in, and we have been running a very large internship program, over 200 students last year. The students they grow up with the technology, so they actually are very quick learners, and they are helping the businesses, helping them building the website, helping them with digital marketing and social media promotions. They help them doing market research, and some students can also help them writing blogs, writing newsletters. So one of the major services areas is the technology implementation for the entrepreneurs.
W- uh, I want to get back to how people can take advantage of these expansive programs. Here's Neil with some other questions first.
Yeah, and Ying, this sounds really interesting. So, out of curiosity, because tech has changed so much, and you have such an extensive background in this, going back to China, as Joe mentioned in his open, what are the things that they're struggling with the most in terms of business operations, digital marketing, things of that nature?
Well, funding is always one major challenge they have, especially early stage entrepreneurs, because they don't have previous record of get funding. And some of them, when they started, they use up their own credit card, or they reach out to their family and friends. When they need more capital, they often find it difficult to get funding, for example, from the bank. And a lot of them are trying to get grants these days, so that it's not non-diluted. They don't have to pay oftentimes, that help them jumpstart their business. So once you have the funding, then of course talent is always an area where people struggle with. How do you find a co-founder? How do you build a capable team that working together? And how do you find the right talent who can help you develop your technology to design the system? And yeah, so talent definitely is also an area where businesses are find it challenging, even if you just open a smoothie bar and if the employee quit one day, then you have to be there. It yeah yeah that's one area. So funding and talent, and then for businesses that need to make things, and then they need to find the manufacturers. They need to find also experts who can guide them, and also navigating through the vast network that where in the government agencies where they need to get different licenses or get certified.
So, Ying, what are some of the needs that these businesses are filling today in tech?
The needs of the society. Yeah. So we have quite a few companies deal with data that help. And because of technology, we can collect a lot of data in terms of data about the business, data about the individuals. So these companies use data analytics to help others to understand their environment better, to serve them. And then I see a lot of entrepreneurs actually now get into health and wellness, because especially during the pandemic, a lot of people get depressed, and yeah, so many entrepreneurs are finding different ways to try to help society in general or their community to be healthier, and both physically and mentally, to so that they can move forward on that.
Ying, how can people who are working at starting a new business get into the Queen's Tech Incubator program?
Mhm.
Do they have to apply? How much does it cost? Tell us what
Sure.
someone would need to know.
Yeah. So you can go to our website, techincubatorqc.com, and there is a form that you can sign up as a virtual member. Since the pandemic, we have closed down our co-working space, and we started a virtual membership. And currently, the virtual membership is actually free. And with that membership, you can attend all our webinars and classes. You will get the first notification of those. And you can also find what's going on in terms of events and classes on our website. And there is another form on the website. It's called service request. And so if you are an entrepreneur who needs help in these areas that I mentioned, you can use that form to request the service from us. And otherwise, then you can also just pick up the phone and call us and send us an email. I think you can find the information on our website.
Yeah.
And yeah, and people also refer people to us. A lot of it is just a word of mouth. And we also have weekly events. One of them is called Essential Connections, where entrepreneurs will meet and they will talk to each other and help each other grow their business, make referrals. Sometimes they partner. They help each other that way. And another weekly event is 1 Million Cups, where each week we invite 2 entrepreneurs to come present their company, and we invite community to help them, to support them. So those events are all free. And co-working space has some membership cost to it. If you need a desk, then there is some cost related to that.
Neil?
Yeah, that's great. So, for these tech companies and entrepreneurs, I mean, I'd imagine that networking aspect is very important. How has networking changed though since COVID, and what are you doing this year that's different?
Well, the main difference is we're moving from pure virtual to hybrid now, because virtual has its own merit where you can reach far and wide, and also there's no commute time, but nothing can replace the personal touch, right? So we are adding more in-person events this year, and also where there is in-person event in the community, I try to get my members to go there, and we will just leverage other people's in-person event to meet each other.
So Ying, one question that we were curious about is about website help, and are you working with these companies and how to make their websites faster, or what's that process like? Are they coming to you for that type of help, websites, and I would assume mobile apps as well?
Yes, more on the website right now, less on the app. So on the website, some of the companies will come to us without any website, or they have a old website that they wanted to scrap and start a new one. So for those, we have student help them both do the design, and then they will build it up for them. And if they have a website, they just want to enhance them, we can also do that. We do a website audit, and then we will work with them to figure out what enhancement they are looking for.
I see, Ying, that you have a very interesting looking mentorship program where for just 2 to 4 hours a month, mentors can come in and work with some of the startups that they may want to someday invest in. Is that correct?
There was element of that before our mentorship program evolved over the years, and in the past, yes, we have loosely a network of mentors, and they will come in and they will meet with the entrepreneurs, and some of them has interest of investing in some of the entrepreneurs, and some of them actually did invest. Now we're actually introducing a new, more structured mentorship program. It's called We Love Mentors. And for this program, that we will match up for each entrepreneurs in the program. We will match up 1 to 2 mentors for them, and they will work together for 6 months. And these mentors will support them in every aspect of their business along the way to help them figure out different things, figure out the next steps, figure out their strategy, and so on and so forth. And then if they need expert advice or advisor advice, then we will additionally match them up with expert advisors in different industries and topics and areas. So the mentor will be mostly just helping the entrepreneurs to figure out things and think through and take actions and become successful.
Well, Ying, we appreciate your time today. Good luck with everything at the Queens College Tech Incubator. Really nice to speak with you, and good luck moving forward over there. Really exciting what you're doing.
Thank you so much. Appreciate the opportunity.